For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Camping and Leisure with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you a pitching video on a product from Vango. This here is the Vango Halo 300. It's a small backpacking tent, perfect for DAV or Duke of Edinburgh. And it's basically just kind of the new Halo 300 kind of Pro model. So what I'm going to do is just show you how simple and easy it is to pitch this very tent. Joy is one of my favourite tents because the fact it's basically like a geodesic tent. So it can basically freestand, you can kind of move it as and where you want to, if need be. The inner can be left in at any point, or of course you can remove it as you feel you need to. So let's just unravel it here. So the other thing, there's other things like about it is obviously you've got aluminium pin pegs applied with it, as well as brand new Yoga poles. So it's a stronger pole than has ever been for the Halo previously. Just another nice improvement for the 2018 season. All the poles are the same length. So the joys of this means is that it doesn't matter what sleeve you want to put a pole into, it's gonna work. So you never, again, when you'd like to have here, when you've just got it all sort of laid out, it's nice and easy just to literally feed it through the sleeve. And what I would probably do first is just feed it all through the sleeve first, then start to put it into the eyelets at the bottom. Just that way it means that it's, when you find it's on a flat surface, it's easier to feed the poles through rather than do it when it's in an arch, because then again you can try to bend it and you just put more stress on the fabric itself. So 3 poles, they all cross over to give you, like I said, a nice sort of kind of dome shape. Now if it's a bit windy, you can always put a couple of pegs in just to keep it securely to the ground. So I obviously know that where the likelihood of this tent's going to go, you may need that to use it to sort of secure it away. Last but not least, once I've sort of fed the last pole in, we can then look at sort of creating a kind of dome shape. That's one thing, like I said, with a few of you on camp, it's something you can actually sort of split between you. And also in terms of pitching, obviously it'd be a lot quicker if I had someone else sort of helping me feed the poles, but the joys of this video is just kind of to show you how simplistic it really is. So, all we're going to do now is find the eyelet system at the bottom. Start with probably the main middle one, just to help it get up. Pop it in the eyelet at the bottom. So once we've got the first up, it's just the latter 2. If you're always confused about which eyelet goes in where, always best to follow the seam down from the pole, and that should give you a bit more of an idea. So we'll do those 2 together. That way it will pretty much freestand on its own accord, if it doesn't slip out. So now that one's in place, just do the last one. And you can see now it's going to pretty much stand on its own accord now. So what I'm going to do is position it where I want it to, and just basically then peg out the main kind of corners. You've got some, like I said, alloy poles applied with it. In fact, let's rotate that around a bit more. You've got some alloy poles sort of supplied with it, but I'm going to use these sort of steel ones for the time being. Just to make life a little bit easier. So the good part as well is these front door here can actually be rolled back. There's toggle points here. So if you don't want to have it as big a sort of space as it is, you can just keep it almost like a dome, the geodesic dome like it is on its own. So, but in terms of sort of more a group tent, it's, like I said, by far probably my favourite one that Vango do, mainly because with the geodesic shape, you've got more stability. Also, you've got two entrances, front and back. So if the wind changes or the conditions change for any reason, yeah, again, you don't have to worry because you've got coverage from there. And again, Garrett systems are nice, easy. You've got Vango's own sort of patented line lock system, so it helps to make it easy to adjust tension on the guy rope. But as you can see, like one person pitching it on their own doesn't take an awful lot. So if you want to use it not only for sort of something like backpacking, but the likes of on the back of a bike, for touring, you know, it's got sort of endless possibilities. And in terms of the pack size, it's quite good. And if there's a few of you, and it is like the backpacking you're looking for, then you can sort of spread the weight between a few of you as well. And you can always, if need be, leave the inner bedroom in place, like we have here, so that way you don't have to then put it in afterwards. And these doors just roll back, and there's a toggle point down low. Just to hold it at bay. Same with the inner bedroom. And you've got a nice sort of free berth bedroom, exits both ends, internal storage pockets. There's a lot going on here. Like I said, it's new Pro fabrics. There's actually got ripstop running throughout it. So that's also a big change for sort of the 2018 season, as well as also is a much, I think personally, a much smarter colour, more ventilation at the top here. But yeah, really nice and structurally strong. And that is how simple and quick and easy it is to put the Halo. This is the 300. They also do a 200. All available from us here at Attwoolls, and of course we do discounts and stuff for scouts as well as sort of schools as well as that. So if you do get in contact with us if you have any more information about it. Alternatively, check our review out on this product. But that is the Vango Pro.